Hi, Noah. Good morning. We're doing the Thawing Frozen Hearts Science and Sensory activity today, okay? So I have an ice cube tray. I have water in it that is now frozen, so it's ice, and I put the little plastic hearts in it. So that way we can dump it all out and play with it. All right. So first we are going to crack the ice tray. Ugh. I put a lot of my hearts in it just so I could have more to play with. And you should have some too in your packet if you got to play with them. Even if you didn't freeze them, you can play with them. I'm just gonna also put them into a bowl. And I'm going to dump all of mine out. Okay. So this is what they look like. How pretty is that? Ooh. Oh, it's cold, but this is a good way to wash your hands kind of too. Keeps your hands clean in the water. So we're going to do a little sensory play. I'm not sure if you can see it here. I'm going to pour a little water into it. I'm going to take a couple out because I want to try a different science experiment after. You see it? Look how fun it looks. Ooh. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna warm it up with our hands, warm, and we're gonna see how fast we can get our body temperature to warm it up. Ooh, look at that. So fun. Ooh. So I have red and pink hearts. I have way more in this one than I have in this one. I only have one pink heart, and then I have lots of other colored hearts in this one. So we can let those defrost a little bit. Well, I don't know if it'd be defrosting, it'd be more like melting. And then I wanted to try, it gave some science experiment ideas that you can put some in a little bowl, and then you add salt to them, and then you watch what happens. If my salt will come out, that would be helpful. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's crackling. I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's kind of a different salt, so I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not. Let's watch it. Ready? Awesome. Okay, we'll let that sit. Sorry, there's my alarm to start the meeting. Okay. So while those sit, I want to see how fast. Okay, I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes and see how fast it dissolves. All right. All right, there we go. So while you're waiting too, another science, a little experiment we can do, we can see how fast a cold ice cube with warm water melts, okay? Ooh. Just like my 2 minutes. And what happens if I add a little salt to that? What? It's almost completely melted. How cool is that? But make sure not to eat these. They're not edible. Okay. So this is super fun, super easy. You can play with it. You can, if you like it warmer, if you just want to put the plastic hearts in water, that's totally fine. I noticed that a lot of my hearts are coming apart from the water. You see, they're kind of coming out of the ice cubes. Okay, so 30 seconds and we'll see if the salt or the heart in the warm water dissolve first. What do you think? Do you think it dissolved faster in the salt or the warm water? I'm thinking the warm water because my ice cube is no longer there. It's just the heart. You're doing so good, Noah. Thank you for joining me. All right, so my warm water heart is all melted. Okay. So my bowl of hearts, some of them have melted and some of them have not. So I still have some ice cubes, but I have floating hearts too. So if you want to try this later, or if you just want, like I said, you can play with just the hearts and some warm water too, might feel good. And my ice cubes with the salt are still together and they really haven't melted that much, honestly. But I do hear little poppings. They sound like pop rocks. Click, 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 click. Okay. So if you do try it later, anybody that is watching this, you guys are welcome to try it any way that you feel that you will benefit from the sensory or the science portion of it. So you can just touch, play, and you can repeat this process as many times as you want. All right. Well, Noah, you did so good, and I really, really appreciate you joining me. I hope you have the best day, and it's almost the weekend. And that way you can watch a Super Bowl and we can do it all and start all over next week after President's Day. Okay, so you have story time with teacher Gabe at 12:30 if you would like to join then too. And I will talk to you later. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.